Okay, so CritiqueBrainz. So CritiqueBrainz has been in a bit of a slumber state. What we did over the mini summit is we actually figured out a big roadmap for CritiqueBrainz, and we had a lot of features that we wanted to add. We have a lot of stuff that we still want to add, but none of us actually got the time to actually work on stuff. So there was this forum post that I made on community that had a bunch of positive responses to the features that we wanted to add. But the major thing that I personally want to talk about CritiqueBrainz is that we need more people from the community to actually use it. So I guess that should be a different thing in the agenda, but I'd like ideas on how to get people from the community to actually use it. So we'll talk about that. But over the summit we had a bunch of new features that we had thought of. For example, people should be able to comment on other people's reviews. People should be able to write tweet-size reviews, blurbs, basically, so that people don't have to write all these big pitchfork type reviews. You just type whatever you think, and so I've actually written a feature that allows people to comment on reviews, but it hasn't gotten much use yet. It's on beta of CritiqueBrainz. I also deployed beta of CritiqueBrainz. That's the main thing. So yeah, there are a lot of tasks that I think we can do over GCI for CritiqueBrainz.
Can you actually opt out of comments if you want?
Not yet.
That might be a useful thing, because there may be some people who are like, I don't want anyone to tell me my reviews are shit. Otherwise I'm out. So I think there should be a possibility to opt out, but it should be allowed by default.
There should be a little filter on those, like if somebody's opted out, I don't want to see the reviews because they're shit.
I have nothing against that either.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that we can discuss about CritiqueBrainz, and I would really love to have a different topic on the agenda.
I think BookBrainz would also help quite a bit, because I mean,
yeah,
there is like reviews, random people reviewing books is much more of a thing than random people reviewing music. I mean, Goodreads is much of a bigger deal than regular music.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for CritiqueBrainz for now. We'll just have another different agenda topic where we'll talk about CritiqueBrainz, and yeah, so that's it. Other than that, okay, AcousticBrainz. So AcousticBrainz is not my personal project; it's Alastair's project. So I don't actually know what the roadmap for that is yet. We'll know that when we meet Alastair on Monday, and then we'll have more progress in that. But Kashi has worked on a lot of stuff for AcousticBrainz, which basically sets up a lot of infrastructure that will help us add more and more integration of the actual MusicBrainz database with AcousticBrainz. That should give us a lot more features to add, a lot more stuff to do. Other than that, thanks to Zas and Rob and Alastair, we finally moved AcousticBrainz from outside from the old infrastructure to our new Hetzner infrastructure. We have a new shiny machine called Frank, after Frank Ocean, and it was AcousticBrainz now. We were actually planning to just do the migration over a downtime of 15 minutes, but that didn't work out. That did not work out. There was a bug. So yeah, there are always bugs. So those 15 minutes turned into a 15-hour shift for me. So, but we eventually did that. And then I slept for like 24 hours. So yeah, that's it for AcousticBrainz, I guess. We have a lot of tasks in GCI for AcousticBrainz also. So we'll try to get more development into AcousticBrainz as well.
I guess there's MetaBrainz.org, but that hasn't really been much work other than the work that I did. So
other than your work, I don't think that.
Yeah, but there's not much to talk about on that front. Do you have any other hats?
I can't actually remember. So that's it for me.
I have a small question on AcousticBrainz. New data dump available?
New data dump available?
No, actually, we were planning on releasing one, but when we were actually migrating, we found that there was a bug in the dumps. So we'll fix that bug. A new dump takes like 2 days to be created. So I guess ideally we'll have something in the next 2 weeks, maybe.
Okay.
That'll be good.
Yeah. So
How much time does the MusicBrainz come in?
Hours.
we have a dump.
AcousticBrainz is much
We do have a
easier.
200 GB dump on FTP.
It's just one from 2015,
Yeah.
but when you just anything newer.
What's there in it? Just the features?
No, features, levels, there's a lot of data.
There's a lot.
Like, MusicBrainz only has a track name for
Yeah.
each track, right? And then, but AcousticBrainz has more than 200 kilobytes of data for every track.
And
dump the entire JSON into
Yeah.
the Cosmos stuff.
yes.
That's why AcousticBrainz
So
is its own
AcousticBrainz
database.
has like these 2 big tables, low-level JSON, which is over 600 GB, and high-level model, which has 180 million rows, but it's smaller, so it's like 300 GB.
How many, like,
We have 10 million submitted recordings in AcousticBrainz, and we're growing at a rate of around 450,000 more a month.
good?
So we are
only to submit recordings is the one on the AcousticBrainz website?
Yeah,
There's
there
no
is
this-
no. To submit, you have to use the AcousticBrainz line.
So this is all still coming from directly from you.
Yeah.
There's
We
no
don't
being feeded from anywhere else.
So there are like 18
Wow.
million recordings in MusicBrainz, and we have are there 18 million recordings, and we have like I don't know. I don't know the stats, but we have a lot of data for each single recording in MusicBrainz. We have a lot of data.
A lot.
Yeah.
And potentially a lot more.
Over the next few years.
So, and it's really neat to see another one of our projects more or less come of age, and there's a lot of submissions, and there's definitely more people using the data. So this is fantastic to see. It makes me very, very happy.
By the way, who are the users submitting the AcousticBrainz data? Like 450,000 a month sounds a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's also Alistair is doing a good job of reaching out to other companies that have large files, that have large collections of files, and that are running their collections. So, because they're looking to actually get the data analysis and then do their own machine learning sort of stuff, right? Which we're all completely happy with, right? We'll do hopefully some of that machine learning comes back to us. But there's a critical momentum there. AcousticBrainz is very clearly at a point where we need to start harvesting some of that data and making it available to MusicBrainz. And this is something that I want to talk to Matt about later. Any other comments, questions on AcousticBrainz?
Are all of these AcousticBrainz submissions, because you talk about other companies submitting data and whatnot, is that mapped to MusicBrainz ideas?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And do we have any plans for plugins for music players to submit to AcousticBrainz or something?
This is kind of what I was talking about last summit, where I was thinking of like having somebody that just goes around and writes plugins for other people, but like you guys told me that you guys didn't really like that idea very much. So is that changing yet? Because I personally like to have somebody whose job is to actually not work on our projects. Right, so somebody who is competent with build systems, C++, possibly C#, like Ninja and many different languages, client-side sort of development, that we can then make a roadmap for them and say, like, okay, make sure VLC has these plugins, this has plugins, that has plugins.
I don't dislike the idea. It's just right now it seems like we have more important priorities, like actually getting him to be able to sleep.
Yeah, so this is why we did get the designers on board, which makes me happy. We do have BookBrainz on board, so we get another Param, and then should we start thinking about doing a client developer that then can really integrate our stuff into lots of other places?
I think in the meantime, we can try to push the knowledge about the stuff a bit more out there and see if someone will write it. But sure, at some point, it makes sense.
Yeah, we definitely need something like that.